Hey, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me today. My name is Jerry and I am one frugal introvert. I get paid on a monthly basis and I'm learning how to both manage my money and how to make more of it. So happy Sunday, you guys. I hope you all are doing well today. I am just getting back from out of town visiting my family, and I wanted to go ahead and hop on camera real quick and get this video out to you guys. I'm going over my budget from the previous week and I'm doing a cash unstuffing. So my nails, they look kind of horrible. Didn't have time to redo them or anything. So just coming on real quick just to get this video out so I can post it tonight. I'm going to also record my savings challenge video right after this because I need to use my rollover money to stuff some of my envelopes. So I'm going to do this right after that. So if you guys are interested in seeing me do that, then stay tuned. So this week's budget is going to be the 10th through the 17th. Now, normally I would do the 10th through the 16th, but because I knew I was going to be out of town and just getting back on the 17th, and I knew this was going to be a spend day, I went ahead and just kind of grouped it in with this week as well. The 10th, that was a spend day. I purchased some personal items from Amazon for $6.25. This 11th was a no spend day. The 12th, I had quite a few purchases. So Bluehost, Netflix came out. I did purchase some gas, $37.78, and then I invested into my Robinhood account for $20. 13th and 14th were no spend days. The 15th, which was Friday, the day that I left, after work, I stopped by Wendy's real quick, spent $6.30 on on a large fry and a drink, just something to hold me over while I was on the road, and then gifts for $51. So the college that I work at, we have a horticultural program, and the students in that program, they grow a lot of flowers and stuff, and then they sell these flowers. I guess they're raising money for various things, but they were selling the flowers, and I know that my mom loves flowers, and so I bought her like $31 worth of flowers. But I bought her like a really, really tall, beautiful yellow, I think it's called a canna, if I'm not mistaken. Maybe I'll try and insert a picture somewhere on the screen. So I bought her a canna, if I'm not mistaken. I bought her some snow in the mountains. I bought her some chocolate drops and 2 super bells. So that came out to be $31. And that's gonna come out of my gift sinking fund, which is why I have a little G here. And then the other $20, I mentioned in one of my previous videos that I told my little brother I was going to give him $10 for every A that he made on his interim report or his report card, and he made 2 A's, so I gave him the $20. So that money is coming out of my gift sinking fund. The 16th, I stopped by Hardee's. That was $5.38. Got an egg and cheese biscuit and some hash browns. I spent $16 at Meanwhile, which is like a Japanese hibachi restaurant, and then $16.63 at Amazon for some personal expenses. 17th, which is today, gassed up $28.93, and then stopped by Subway, $8.56. So those are all of my transactions for this particular budget period. So what I'm gonna do now is pull out my paycheck budget sheet, which, if you guys weren't aware, I do actually sell these in my Etsy shop. They are printable, but I am working on actually making them digital so that you don't have to print them out. All right, so let's start with my income. So my budget and actual income are actually the same, $949.77. Expenses, I budgeted $494.17, leave me with $455.60. The actual expenses were less. They were $450 on the dot, and then that left me with $499.77. So this is what I have left over for the rest of the month. As far as my bills, Netflix, Bluehost, those came out as normal, $16.73 for Netflix, $5.44 for Bluehost, totaling $22.17. Variable expenses, I budgeted $20, didn't spend anything. Gas, I budgeted $80, only spent $66.71. So I'm actually glad that I didn't have to spend the entire $80. Miscellaneous, I budgeted $50, spent $46.24. And personal, I budgeted $30, spent $22.88. So my budgeted expenses were $180. They were actually $135.83. So I'm gonna go back up to my miscellaneous because in my previous cash stuffing video, I did ask you guys to comment down below how much you thought I was gonna have left over and roll over from my miscellaneous envelope. And the person who guessed the closest was Chris from Budgeting Just Because. She guessed $2. And I'm gonna leave her comment on the screen, and I'm also gonna link her channel down below in the description box. So go and check her out if you haven't already. Let her know that Jerry sent you. But she gets $2. And I was like, Chris, you have absolutely no faith in me. But she was right. She gets $2. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna subtract this $46.24 from this $50. That leaves me with $3.76. So that's how much I actually have in rollover. So moving right along, as far as my debt, I didn't budget anything for the week. Savings and investments, I budgeted and invested the $20 into my Robinhood account. And then for my sinking funds, I budgeted and stuffed the $272. And so I will link that video in the cards above if you want to go back and watch it. So now I'm going to zoom you guys back out, and then we'll get to the cash unstuffing portion of the video. All right, so let's start with the cash unstuffing. So I'm going to start with my sinking funds binder, which is this one right here. This one has all the cash in it. And I need to unstuff my gift money. So it's this particular envelope here. So if you guys didn't notice, I do have these budget sheets inside of my envelopes now. I used to have them right behind like every envelope, but I didn't like that. I felt like it didn't make my binders look really neat. And so what I did was I ripped them all out and then cut off the hole punched edge. And then I just stuck them in my envelopes here. So I actually like how it looks better, and I feel like it's not as bulky either. So I do currently have $41 in here. So I'm gonna take the $41 out, but I need 51 to cover my bills. So the other 10 is gonna come from miscellaneous. So that's $10 for miscellaneous. And then Hardee's, I actually already used cash for that, so I don't have to worry about that. Meanwhile, I do need to take money out for that, so that's 16. So that's 26 so far. And then Subway, which is the $8.56. So plus $8.56, that's $34.56. Oh, and then Wendy's, $6.30. So that's $40.86. And I thought there was another expense somewhere. Oh, well, I guess that would be the Hardee's. I've already taken the money out. So I need to take $40.86 out. So I'm gonna just round it up to 41. So let's pull out my miscellaneous envelope. And then I do have a bunch of receipts in here that I need to scan. I'm gonna take these out and put over to the side, but I am gonna scan them into my Fetch app. So I know you guys have probably heard about Fetch. If you haven't, it is a receipt scanning app where you can scan your receipts and you can get points and redeem those points for gift cards. So I will leave my referral code on the screen and in the description box below. As always, if you want to sign up, so you get 2,000 points, which is the equivalent of $2. So 1,000 points is $1. So there's a plethora of receipt scanning apps and just like points apps that you can download, and I will leave all the ones that I use down in the description box below as always, and the referral codes if you want to sign up with my referral codes. I would greatly appreciate that. So let's go ahead and unstuff the miscellaneous. So this is what I have left in miscellaneous. So I've got 20, 30, 40, 41, 2, 3, and 4. So I'm gonna unstuff the 41. And I'm gonna add this with the money that I have over here. And this makes up 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 81, 82. So $82 is going to the bank, which is me. So basically I just put the money in my wallet and I just use that if I need to, stuff my envelopes, or if I need to make change with any of the money. And, at the end of the month, that's when I really take the money back to the bank. And so this $3, I am going to stuff this in my savings challenge video, which I'm gonna do that right after I do this video. And then I also have some change in here because, like I said, I did actually spend some cash at Hardee's. So I do have a little bit of change, which is surprising because I never actually spend my cash. So I'm gonna put it in my change jar, which is actually getting kind of heavy. All right, so let's put this back. And we are pretty much done. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and if you did, please be sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more videos like it in the future. I hope you guys have a fabulous day. Enjoy the rest of your week. Stay safe, be blessed, and until next time, peace.